Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about the force catalog. So for the first experiment, we used two 10 Newton spring scales and a cart. So let's start our experiment. So let's set up the cart first, and then we put the spring scale on each side of the cart, and each spring scale had 5 Newton. As you can see, the cart doesn't move at all because the net force for the cart is 0. You may ask why, so let me explain to you. So for this diagram, you can see F1 had 5 Newton and F2 also have 5 Newton. So for the net force in x direction, the formula is F1 minus F2. So that's it, 5 Newton minus 5 Newton, and we got 0 Newton. So as we can see, 0 Newton means the car doesn't move, and it also means the force is balanced.
So this is our second experiment. Is our unbalanced force. We set up the cars in a track, and when the left side is 5 newtons and the right side is also 5 newtons. Later on, we will put one weight on the left side. So let's put 1 newtons on the left side. We can see here the car is accelerating at first, then after time, here moves back. The car moves back, and what is will happen? Let me explain to you. Because there's 6 newtons on the left side and 5 newtons on the right side, so we can calculate the net force in the x direction. So the formula is F1 minus F2, so it's 5 newtons minus 6 newtons, so it's negative 1 newtons. And x, we can see there's a negative sign on the answer net force, so the acceleration, the vector is going to the negative directions. Earth moves in the negative acceleration. The third experiment is the three force acting on the cart. We need three spring scale. So this is the material that we need for our third experiment. So there's two spring scales set on the one side of the cart and one spring scale set on another side of the cart. You can see that right side these two spring scales are 2 newtons, and another spring scale is 4 newtons. So the cart obviously is doesn't move. Diagrams. As we can see, the left side is the F3 4 newtons, and the right side is 2 newtons for two spring scales. So we can calculate the net force in the x directions. So it's equal to F1 plus F2 minus F3. So it's 2 newtons plus 2 newtons minus 4 newtons is 0 newtons. Because the net force in the x direction is 0 newtons, so the acceleration is 0, so the car stands still.